it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 11 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, round 19. Today's exclusive sketch is by Angie, and I know I will mess up the last name, so I'm not going to attempt that. I'm sure some other people will get it right, so make sure you check the playlist and see what everybody's doing with this sketch today. So this sketch, I feel like, can be taken so many ways, and I'm really excited to see how people are going to play with it. So I am taking this plaid paper from an Echo Park hiking collection. I tore the two sides, and I'm going to put them on each side of this white piece of cardstock. Now, it calls for one 4x6 photo, and it is a portrait. Wait, it is a landscape. Mine is a portrait, so we'll get to that in just a second. I felt like the white was a little too much, so I'm going to take some Shimmers paints. This is in Sunny, and then just some packaging, and I'm just going to do some packaging along that pink area, that white area. And then I'm going to do some splatters, and I'm going to set that over to the side. I just wanted to give it a little something extra. Apparently I had some on my hand. That's not completely abnormal. So I'm going to put that off to the side. I'm going to grab my photo here. So this is a photo of my son. And this is when we were at the zoo in Central Park, and it was right next to the bears, and there was a thing where you could stand next to it, and it says, "How do you measure up?" So basically, he's almost as tall as a bear. So I thought it was fun. He even smiled for the picture, which is super sweet. So I did go into my scraps, and I pulled this yellow paper, which is a Vicki Boutin paper. And then this wood grain is probably from a 6x6 pad. I have no idea where it came from, but it's like some white wood grain. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on a diagonal. So I was thinking that maybe I would put it down in the lower left-hand corner. The sketch calls for it in the upper, so I ultimately decided to follow the sketch and put it in the upper area. I'm just going to trim off that little extra piece there. I think maybe I'll bring it down to where that spot is that has the title and the journaling. And then I have this sticker sheet, and it's like a national parks kind of sticker sheet, but I knew it had these bears on it, and so I definitely wanted to get the bears. So it's like a mama bear and two cubs, and then this one says brown bear on it. Well, it says Camp Brown Bear, but I'm going to cover that up. There's also this piece that says something about national parks, and it's got some bears on it too. So I was seeing if I could cover up the national park section with the bears, but I couldn't seem to make it work. So that will actually get switched out. I'm going to try the little Yogi the Bear one and see if I can make that work. Because that one says welcome. I don't know, welcome to something, but I don't like that either. So for right now, it's going to hang out, and I'm just going to kind of go with it. So I'm like, nothing else from the sticker sheet is going to work. I need to dive into my stash and get something. So this is some Frazzle. I think this was wrapped around this month's acrylic kit, and I really liked the brown, to pull in some of that brown with the brown bears. So I am going to do it along the side. Now in this sketch, it almost looks like there could have been some stitching along the sides of the pattern paper, but instead I decided to just put this Frazzle here, and then so I cut the extra off, and then I'm going to tie it down here in the bottom, so it looks like it's tied together, but it's totally fake. So That's my little trick to that. You don't have to actually cut it in two and tie the two pieces together. You can just take another piece and tie it on top. So I have this like random, it must have been like a grab bag for Colorcast Designs at some point, and I happened to see it and I saw it had some trees in it, and you can see in the picture behind the bears is a bunch of trees. And so I thought, well, that's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and get these acrylic trees down here, and then the bears can walk in front of it, and that just seems to make a little more sense. So, like I said, this is a pretty random bag of supplies. And so I am going to dump it out, and I'm actually going to look through all of it. Like there's things from they're just all kinds of different things. It's got some wood veneer, it's got some acrylic in it. So I'm seeing if anything works. I think one of them said August. This obviously wasn't in August, it was in November. But I did find this little piece that says love, and I thought that was super cute. So I'm going to stick that down at the bottom. I did find a piece that says escape in a story, and I put that on top of the word camp. So it says escape in a story, brown bear. And then I'm going to find another piece that says little moments. And that's actually going to do it for this layout. So I go off screen, glue everything down, and I'm going to come back and give you a little bit of a slowdown here. And that's going to do it for me today. So I will have the playlist linked down below so you can see what everybody else is doing with this sketch. And I got a couple of close-ups for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. And I love all of these exclusive sketch, so make sure you give lots of credit there. So that's going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.